What is blue feeder? What are you talking about?
How would I know about tonight? How long have you known me?
And if he could just stop banging his toothbrush on the sink.
You'll go.
What do you think about dinner? He said, well, I think we'll
It's
have
always
it.
like I'm about to go to sleep.
So we have the exact same thing.
And so on.
Hi, this is Daphne Brogdon from Cool Mom. With this question, what is it about the old man that you've just kind of gone, oh well? I mean, really, it's probably a long list. But I was thinking about, some of those things that either changed from when you were dating or maybe you thought were kind of charming, but just bug you just a tad more now that the years of marriage have gone on. Like one of the things like with my husband that bugs is he doesn't know pop culture at all. He didn't have a TV when he was a kid, and he's also older than me. So like a lot of my references, and I miss pop culture references, like.
What bugs me about my spouse? I could easily say I don't have a spouse. I'm off the hook. But no, I have a significant other. I am in fact engaged to be married. And so we're still doing the test drive. He's very slow to make a decision and I'm very quick. And also if I see a deal, I learned this from my mom, if you see a deal and it's fantastic and it's you and it's wonderful and you're not gonna see it again, buy two if you have to. Not just, he can't even stand the buying the one, but buying the two, oh my God, his head.
Daphne, very funny what you were talking about with the pop culture thing. We actually have the exact same issue in our house, but it isn't about, it's not that neither of us were into pop culture as kids, or because of an age difference, but because we're from different parts of the world. My husband will be all, oh my gosh, that was so Blue Peter. And I'm like, what is Blue Peter? What are you talking about? What?
Which gets to the other thing. He's sort of the absent-minded professor. One way that I've learned to sort of cope with that is so when I'm blabbering on, like, okay, so remember you're picking Vivian up at 3 and da-da-da, and I go, wait a minute, now I learn. I put my hand on his arm and say, Mark, I'm gonna tell you something. And then he kind of goes, what?
About a year and a half before I met my husband, a girlfriend and I one day just, in a goofy mood or drinking or something, we made a list of all the attributes we wanted in our soulmate. Thing is, I didn't put things on the list like doesn't have stinky cycling gear or won't forget things that I told him 5 minutes after I told him. Or snoring, should not snore.
I can't believe you made a list. That's so fantastic. I didn't make a list. I'm screwed. I have no complaints. No. I have no excuse. I've got no list. I've got no frame of reference. I have nothing to stand by. I don't have any case studies. I'm wide open. So I recommend deferring to the person who cares the most. Define your areas of expertise and then support it. Stick to it.
I just go back to my list. If it wasn't on my list, then I don't have the right to argue, right? I don't have the right to have a cow over stuff. In general, all the things that sort of drive me crazy are just such minor things, right? I mean, these are not, divorceable offenses here, right? They're just sort of kind of stuff.
And if he could just stop banging his toothbrush on the sink. It's always like I'm about to go to sleep and I hear, come. Oh boy, I really could go on. How about you?
The conversation is happening now at Momversation.com.